Hey everyone, my name is Jamie Lee. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now for today's video, I really wanted to take a look at something that I have been seeing online absolutely everywhere and that I just really wanted to try. I was curious whether it was worth the money or not, and that is Skims. Now specifically, I have one of the sculpting bodysuits to try, and then also one of those super slinky floor length dresses. As I'm sure many people are already aware, Skims is Kim Kardashian's shapewear and loungewear, and I guess also clothing line. They sell a little bit of everything. They have fairly regular drops, but it seems like the slinky floor length dress and those shaping bodysuits, both in the shorts and in the like normal briefs option, are two of their absolute like best sellers, and those are the things that I'm constantly seeing online. Now it does seem like Skims goes out of stock on stuff very often. When I bought these two items, I had to purchase both of them like in completely separate transactions because they bring stuff back in stock by collection. One day they'll bring back all of their shaping bodysuits. The next day they'll bring back all of their bralettes. The next day all of their undies. So if you are trying to get multiple things, my recommendation would be just get them individually. Everything is pretty expensive, so chances are you're gonna get free shipping. Now I live in Canada. For me, I would say the pieces were around $100 Canadian each for the bodysuit and the dress. We'll get into as we try them on whether I think they're worth those prices, but because I was spending $100, I did get free shipping on both items, and shipping is so freaking fast. Like I would order something and receive it, I would say within 2 to 3 business days. So very quick. If you need something quickly, at least if you live in Canada, you can expect that it'll get here really fast. Now in terms of sizing, I personally felt like their size charts were a little odd. For pretty much everything on their site, the size medium was what I would fit in based on my measurements. So that's what I got the dress in. But for these sculpting bodysuits, everybody in the comments was saying they fit really tight, like excruciatingly tight, and to size up. And for the bodysuits, my hip measurement, so like the widest part, which is my butt for me, was significantly larger than what they recommended for the small to medium. So with that, I ordered the size large, extra large, which seems crazy and makes it so that obviously their size range is not like as wide as you would think if I'm getting the size LXL. We will try them on. We'll see how they fit. I'm very excited to try them on, and I also want to do a little bit of a comparison of, for the shapewear in particular, do things look better with it on or off? I quite often feel like when I've tried shapewear in the past, I like how it looks better without it. So we'll see. We're gonna try everything on. Very quickly before we try it on, just have to show off my cute little fall outfit today. Really adorable. Love the entire outfit. It's all just old stuff that I've had for a while. The little pumpkin earrings are from Sunday Brunch, which is a Toronto-based little tiny entrepreneurial company, which I love to support. They have amazing stuff. And then the little hair clip is from Kitsch. Very adorable. I'm planning on doing another little Kitsch review coming up soon, just a short one with a couple new things that I got from them that I love. They just have a lot of really cutesy, fun, and very useful stuff, so really like them. Now, the sculpting bodysuit came in this little box, which is fine. Nice little box. This is it. I have seen people open these up online, so I wasn't necessarily surprised by how small it was. Looking at it, I have some concerns. As you can see, it is significantly smaller than my body. I'll say the material feels really good. It feels super soft, especially up like where your boobs are gonna be. Incredibly soft, which is nice, but we'll see if this fits on me. So I'm out of breath from putting this on. Definitely not a pleasant experience to put on. Very extremely tight, especially when you're trying to pull it up over your legs and over my butt. Painful. Not a fun experience. However, now that it is physically on, it feels fine. It definitely feels compressive, but it doesn't feel like painful. There are no pain points. Now, I would say that this whole thing is fairly sheer. Like, there are panels where it's not. I feel like the stomach portion is not. Definitely the top portion, fully 100% sheer. I have big pasties on, you can't tell. Definitely sheer down here. Now, I obviously have underwear on underneath it, but it's black. So you're gonna be able to see that. I apologize, but this is the bodysuit. Do I feel like it is sucking me in? Yes. In particular on the sides, more so than on the front. The sides, it's definitely doing a little extra something. Now, the legs on this do come down a little bit further than I was expecting. I think that's just because I'm quite short. So it's coming down like almost to my knees. I don't mind that, but I do feel like most things that I wear, it's going to show out the bottom, unfortunately. Now, they do also have a regular underwear, like full bum underwear, I would call it, version of this, where instead of shorts, it just cuts up on your bum. I would be terrified that that would cause underwear lines. So for me, I would rather have the shorts and have to either like literally roll them up to hide them under something than have to deal with underwear lines underneath everything, because I just can't handle that. The legs on this are tight. I imagine the bum, like where it's sitting on your bum in the other version, would be very, very tight. Now, I personally feel like this flattens my bum out a lot. I don't think it's supposed to, but it does have little, and I'm gonna like kind of cover with my hand, but it has little like almost mesh cutout parts that are a lot more see-through than the rest of it that are like on your bum. They're way too small for my whole butt. And as far as I know, Kim Kardashian also has a very large butt, so I don't know why those are so small. It looks good in those parts, but then the rest of the area around it is compression. So I think that that's gonna look a little bit weird under clothing, but we'll have to see. Now, this does have an open gusset, so if you need to pee, you don't need to take off the whole thing. You literally just squat and pee, and it's fine. I did see somebody on the website make a review, and it's a public comment, so I don't feel bad mentioning it, saying like, oh my god, that's disgusting. I would never pee through the gusset. I would never take this whole thing off to go pee if I was out. So like, you do you do what makes you comfortable, but it is there, so you don't have to worry about taking this off. Like, once you have it on for the night, you're just wearing it for the night until you get home. Now, in total, this cost $128. Do I think it's worth $128? Given the price of other shapewear I've tried, I think it depends. If you are looking for something that's going to snatch in your waist on the sides and you don't want to get like a faja, like one of the ones that, you know, clips up and then zips up and like really like sucks you in, this could be a good option. I think this would probably be more comfortable than a lot of those. It, like I said, once it's on, doesn't feel like it's squashing me or anything. But I do think that that's a lot of money for like essentially something that's just giving you a tiny bit of extra shape. And maybe if I had have gone with the size small medium, this difference would have been even more noticeable, but my butt would have been flat. So I'm glad that I didn't. I'm glad I went with the large, extra large. And with that, should we try on the dress over top, the shapewear? So this dress is also from Skims. I believe it's part of their lounge line, and it's supposed to just be like a sexy, slinky little, very, very comfy dress that you can just wear around your house. You could wear this out, I'm sure, but I'm a little concerned because it is a modal and spandex dress. So it feels very soft, very stretchy, but it also feels a little thin and a little bit, I would say, cheap. And this is once again over $100. So we'll try it on, we'll see how it looks, but I'm a little concerned by how it feels. All right, so this is the slinky little dress on. It goes basically right to the floor on me, which I think looks really, really good. Love that. And I will say, I think that it looks incredible, especially like I obviously still have the shapewear on underneath. You can kind of see it, which is unfortunate, but I think that this looks very womanly, very curvy. I really, really like that. I think it's really flattering. Is it gonna look that good without shapewear. We'll have to see. We'll try it on without it in a sec. It's definitely not going to look as pronounced, but I do also worry that, like I said, my bum is slightly flattened by the shapewear, but I do still think it looks good in the dress. So is the dress expensive? Yes. Nobody can tell me that it doesn't look good. It does. I could definitely see myself, you know, bringing this, especially if I was going on vacation somewhere, as like a nice but still very, very comfy dress to wear out to dinner. I would honestly even consider wearing this as like a little bathing suit cover up, which I know it's kind of expensive for that purpose. But when something is expensive, I want multiple ways that I can wear it. And like, obviously I still have shapewear on underneath this. It's not like as comfortable as it would probably be without it. But I must say, I almost forget that I'm wearing it, which is not something I would usually say about most shapewear. The straps are not digging in, they're sitting nice and flat. The part on my thighs, I don't personally feel like you can really see where it's sitting. Like, I don't feel like it's cutting into me or anything, which is nice. Seems like, at least under a dress like this, that's very like slinky and clingy, it seems pretty seamless to me, which I think looks really good. And I've got to say I'm a little bit impressed. I wanted to not like the dress, but I really like it. I can understand why a lot of people have been kind of like living for the dress and like getting it and showing it off on TikTok. It's very, very comfortable and it's very cute. Honestly, like I have some little like play jewelry in here with some shiny jewelry. I feel like you could just wear this out to a nice dinner and people would just be like, wow, she looks so classy. Although I will say, like, it is ribbed and I don't know how well that comes across on camera. That probably makes it look a little more casual, but I think with a little bit of something shiny, a little handbag, like you could dress this up and it would look pretty cute. So definitely a fan of the dress. Now the real question is, will I still be a fan of it without the shapewear when every like lump and bump will probably be showing through it? Let's try. All right, so this is the dress, no shapewear. Nothing underneath. This is just au naturel. I mean, I have underwear on and pasties, nothing else underneath. I do think that there is slightly less curvature right here. I'm a little bit less sucked in. And I do think that the shapewear was rounding out my hips a little bit by just squooshing in my love handles, basically. But I don't mind how that looks. Like, I have hip dips. I have learned to embrace them. I think that they look good. I know a lot of people hate them, and I used to hate mine, but I don't anymore. I'm at peace with them. So I actually think it looks really, really good from the front still. I would be thrilled to wear this just like this. Now from the side, I feel like you can see my lower tummy like slightly more, but I also feel like you can see my bum more. And I like that. And this is so comfy like this. I could definitely see myself wearing this around the house, like literally just to chill, because it is so unbelievably stretchy and comfy. And I would definitely be bringing this with me on vacation. And I can say I probably won't bring shapewear with me on my vacation. So this is likely how it would look. And I still think that it looks fantastic. So my overall kind of closing thoughts here are, I think the shapewear is good. It is hard to get on, but once it's on, it's comfy. I don't think anybody in the world needs shapewear. 100% of the time when I see somebody wearing a dress like this, I'm gonna be like, damn, that looks amazing. Oh my God, she looks so good. I am not going to be looking at if a tiny bit of their tummy is showing. I'm just gonna think that you look incredible. And that's what most people are going to think. There are very, very few insecure people out there who are going to be like, wow, you look terrible, you need shapewear. That is a reflection of how they feel about themselves. That is not a reflection of you, and you should not even listen to those people. They're ridiculous. If you like shapewear and you like how it makes you feel and you like a little bit of extra curviness for a night out, and that makes you feel confident, then this is maybe a good option for you. I feel like it worked well. But once again, you don't need it. And if you don't like shapewear, don't wear it. Now the dress, I wanted to hate it. I love it. I think it's really, really cute. Was it expensive? Yes. Is it a need? No. If you are in the market for this type of like comfy, loungy dress, maybe consider this one. But you could absolutely get a dress like this somewhere else. Like, I have a dress from Lulu's. Now it's more of a satiny material that I got many years ago for a quarter of the price that I think looks just as good. I look just as slinky and it makes me feel amazing. Now, I do still think that this dress, for what it is and for the price, is a little thin. I would have liked to see a thicker material or have it be double lined or something. I definitely think that if you get too small of a size in this in particular, it's going to be like stretched to the max and it's going to go sheer. I don't think that that will be a problem if you go with like your usual size, but definitely if you try and like size down too much. And overall, I'm happy. I'm happy with this purchase. I will wear that shapewear. I know I will, because just like everybody else, I have days where I feel terrible about myself and terrible about my body, and I want some shapewear or something to kind of like suck me in a little bit, even though, as we've seen, it doesn't do as much as you think it does. I know that I will still wear it on days when I feel like that. But I also think there will be days where I feel like I do today, and where I'll just wear a cute little slinky dress and not worry about what anybody else thinks of me. And that's pretty cool too. Now, like always, definitely let me know, first off, how do you feel about shapewear? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you wear it? Yes or no? Why or why not? And also, have you tried anything from Skims? Like I said, this is my first time ever trying it. I'm impressed, but I definitely feel like it's overpriced for what it is. I'm not surprised by that because it is a Kardashian brand, and of course anything associated with the Kardashians is going to have the extra celebrity price tag. But I do think that they are overall good products, and I would definitely try other stuff from them in the future. And with that, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you like these kind of brutally honest reviews about different products and brands, please be sure to hit the big red subscribe button found down below. I do put out 2 videos every single week, with the majority being brutally honest reviews. Coming up in the next little bit, we do have a bit of a look at fall trends, what I will be buying, what I won't, and also some fall outfits that I think are going to be very cute. I also have a Kitsch review coming up, a new NYX review for their brand new Revolution bras. So if any of those sound interesting to you, be sure to hit the subscribe button and come back when those are released. And thank you very much for watching this video today. I really, really appreciate it. I hope that you have a fantastic day and that I will see you next week. Bye.